boy.
This is it. It's the end of the show.
Are you ready to do rock, paper, scissors for the last time for the boys?
I am. Let's do it.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, we both did paper. That's pretty rare for us.
Yeah, that is pretty rare. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Gotcha.
I almost did rock. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, uh-oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Right. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Gotcha. Meg, for the final time, please tell everyone what we're watching today.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Rated MA. As always, I'm Meg, that's Allie, and today we're finishing The Boys completely. It's over.
It's done. No more.
Allie and I have like a bracket that we're doing. We'll get into that after the introduction. But if you see Allie and I looking down at any point in this episode, it's because we were taking notes. We have a notes portion at the end of the video where we talk about who am I kidding? We're gonna talk about what the fuck happened in this episode.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the whole show. We're gonna talk about the finale. We're gonna talk about who lived, who died, who tells your story. David Diggs. Hamilton reference.
We usually try to release shows a little bit earlier on our Patreon. If you want to head over there, the minimum amount of money that you have to pay, because it is behind a paywall, is $3 to be able to access unedited reactions, early releases, anything like that. Man, do we want to talk about this bracket?
Let's talk about the bracket. So, in the last episode, Meg and I said we were going to do a bracket where we're going to guess who lives and who dies and maybe how people are killed. We did actually do a bracket. I typed one up and Meg and I both printed them out and we filled them out. Mine's filled out in pen. We cannot take these back. We've also assigned points to these. So if we can correctly guess if a character lives or dies, that's going to be 1 point. If we can correctly guess who kills that character if that character dies, that's 1 point. And then if we can correctly guess how that character dies, 3 points. Meg and I also have some wild cards because there were a couple characters that we were not sure about. We'll get to those at the end. So we're going to run through this. I'll leave timestamps down at the bottom. So if you guys want to skip ahead just to the reaction, please feel free to do that. But if you'd like to see what our predictions are before we watch the episode at all, we're going to do that now. So starting with Butcher. Do you have Butcher marked as dead or alive?
Dead.
I also have him as dead. What's your whodunit?
Homelander.
Homelander. Do you have a how?
I think it's during like maybe like the final showdown.
Yeah, I wrote killed in the big climatic battle with I wrote with Homie because I didn't want to write Homelander. Huey.
Alive.
I also put alive, and I really am not confident about
Nope,
it.
I wasn't either. I wrote it. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this, but I really am just writing this out of hope.
So we wouldn't have anything for the whodunit then. What's your how for Huey?
Annie or Butcher saves him.
I wrote saved by Butcher specifically. Annie.
Dead.
I have Annie as alive.
I hope she's alive. It killed me to write this because I love Annie.
So who's your whodunit then? Who do you think kills her?
Self-sacrifice, like kind of herself, but I guess kills her. Maybe
Homelander, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
Homelander.
I wrote alive with a frowny face.
I wrote dead. I'm still holding out hope they're gonna kill that motherfucker. I will say, Homelander is one of my wild cards. I do have Homelander down as a wild card.
Oh, really?
I have Sister Sage and Homelander as wild cards.
Interesting.
And low-key, I might add Huey. Just like late, like buzzer beater. I might add Huey as a wild card because I'm really not confident about Huey.
If you want to put him as that, go for it. You have to wait till you have until we hit start.
I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna keep talking, but I currently have Homelander as dead, but I do have him as a wild card where I could see it going either way. I actually, for my whodunit, I have Kamiko and Butcher / Ryan.
That would be great.
For the how, I think he's neutralized by Kamiko and then later killed by Ryan and Butcher.
Okay.
MM.
I said I would hope alive, but I think dead.
I also put MM as dead. My whodunit, I put Homelander. I'm not confident that it's gonna be Homelander though, but I put Homelander.
I wrote himself ? Sacrifice ?
Yeah, I wrote killed saving Annie or Huey. That was my like how he might die.
I wrote he died saving someone. I don't know who, but I just also had a thought about Huey. So that conversation that Huey overheard, like the key to like winning this
Oh, yes. Is sometimes everybody has to die, but Butcher gets his man. Yeah.
So I don't know if that
I,
changes
I'm
anything
I'm
for
I'm
you.
putting him down as a wild card. I have to. I don't know that Huey's gonna live. Last minute change right at the end. I'm gonna write dies to give Butcher a chance.
I was
There it
thinking the
is.
same thing.
Locked in down here with my wild cards.
I think, yeah. I think I'm the same.
Kimiko, dead or alive?
Dead.
I also have Kimiko as dead. I wrote killed by Homelander, and for how I wrote died trying to stop Homelander. Like, because if we think that she has like the neutralizing blast, I think she has to get close to him.
Mhm.
So I think that he might tear her to pieces or something. It's my
I
guess.
think what if it kills her? I wrote herself because of that reason.
Yeah, and I think it could be that as well. For Ryan,
Alive. I would be so shocked if they killed him.
I also think Ryan lives. I think he defeats Homelander alongside Butcher, and that keeps him alive. I think he stays alive. Soldier Boy, Meg and I both did get it spoiled for us that Soldier Boy's not in this episode, so I'm assuming he lives. I have him down as
Yeah.
alive, and I have him marked as still in cryo freeze. What did you put for Ashley?
Wild card. And question marks. I don't know. I have no idea.
I have Ashley as alive, and I wrote down she hid long enough and then was arrested and sent to prison at the end of the show.
I would hope that's what it is. And I think she would thrive in prison.
We talked about that in another episode, I think. Okay, what about Oh Father?
Dead.
I wrote dead as well. Killed by?
Annie.
I also put Annie. I just wrote killed in the final fight. I will say, I also think he could be killed by Homelander. Like if Homelander snaps.
Interesting. I wrote
Yeah.
that him and Annie might have like a showdown or like a conversation like in the church. And then that's where he's taken out, like basically taken out where it started.
Sister Sage. Sister Sage is one of my wild cards, but I have marked her down as dead, and I have marked her as killed by either herself in suicide or killed by Homelander. But again, I do have her as a wild card, and my wild card prediction is that she survives and that this was all part of her plan.
That'd be crazy.
That would be really crazy.
I can see why you did her as a wild card. I just wrote dead, killed by herself. And then I wrote how. I said it would be crazy if she killed herself, though.
Okay, and then last but not least, Meg and I have the exact. Oh no, we don't have the exact same thing for the Deep. For the Deep, we both think that the Deep will die. I think he'll be killed by Annie, and Meg thinks he'll be killed by the wildlife, like the fish, the sea life. That's the word I was looking for. Nailed it.
Yeah. I just wrote, yeah, sea life. That's it. That is our breakdown.
Also, my former roommate was fucking at the premiere last night and met everybody, so I exist in jealousy.
How dare she?
Now that the bracket is over, are you ready to get into it?
I'm ready to get into it.
All right, here we go, Meg. Oh, Frenchie.
Thank you for saving me.
Okay, you.
Oh, the cut back to season 1 was diabolical.
Yep. Oh, tear.
I, Serge Emilien Lassant, that as I compose this letter on cardstock smuggled into the Freedom Camp, within the anus, I do have something to give you. The knowledge that I have seen each and every one of your assholes.
Excuse me?
I installed the toilet cam once purely for science. Huey and MM, as we were bent over and searched for contraband in the camp, I'm just gonna skip ahead.
Yeah, if that's a good idea.
We've been through so much together. The best and worst of times. And I've become closer to all of you than my own blood. And that, to me, is a true mark of family. I cannot know if I will have wiped my own slate clean enough to enter the kingdom of heaven. I am at peace, because for a moment, I knew heaven on earth.
Shut up.
That's gonna get me.
In your arms, Monka.
Oh.
Easter Sunday, 4 p.m. live from the White House.
That's Ryan.
It's all right.
That's Homelander.
Fuck.
How'd you find me?
Crime analytics got wind of a young man flying outside Culverade.
I don't want your help.
But you're also the son of God, and you should not be sleeping in a barn.
I don't want to be anywhere near you.
Everything is different now.
Then why do you give a shit about what happens to me?
Because we're family. We have the same blood, you and I. That's all that matters. I know you because I am you.
Get fucked.
Attaboy, Ryan.
Hell yeah, Ryan.
You were already the most powerful person on Earth, and you were a lonely, miserable piece of fucking shit.
He sounds like Butcher.
Why the fuck would more power make you any better?
Yep, Sage told him the same thing several episodes ago.
Is there any sign the experiments worked?
Nope. Which means Frenchie died for nothing.
There's no way.
I told you we're not running.
I'm not asking you to run. I'm asking you to save these people.
We want to do more.
Saving these people is the best any of us can do.
While you die on some suicide mission?
When I joined the Seven, I was so excited to meet Queen Maeve. She gave away so many parts of herself, there was nothing left. I swore to myself I would never let that happen to me. It's about keeping the light burning as long as we fucking can.
I don't know about never meet your heroes, by the way.
Oh.
I had it
That's a
custom
ball
made
gag.
from turbine grade titanium.
I lucked out when I arranged married you.
Don't get me wrong, I am honored to be writing Homelander's speech heralding the coming of our new lord.
Look, I know you're pissed at me,
Oh,
but I really need you right now. What is he thinking? Oh, for fuck's sake, is this the 8th grade? So all those people who are gonna doubt, what if you did something about it? How can we help Homelander make the world believe?
I ponder that every day.
She is really pretty. I love her.
does it seem like his demeanor's changed at all to you?
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if he heard her saying all of that to back Ashley. Because, like, again, we still don't really know, like, the full breadth of his powers. But if it's, like, sound, did he hear her say that? I don't know. I kind of feel like Father and Ashley are gonna flip on each other. They're totally gonna try and go to Homelander and be like, my husband or wife is against you. And he might just kill them both.
Or kill each other?
Well, I think Father could kill Ashley. I don't know that. Well, maybe Ashley could kill Father if she gets him in that ball gag and he can't use his. Is the fucking ball gag the Chekhov's gun of this episode? If she gets that ball gag in his mouth, she could she could straight up kill him with that in his mouth if he didn't have his abilities.
Yeah.
When I was a little girl, I had this dog, Peaches. She died. And I carried her collar with me for weeks. You know, anything to remind me of the pet I love so much. He was your pet. Your lapdog, really.
She's trying to get her
To snap back in it.
And just when it looked like he might move on with someone else, you finally fucked him. When he would have done anything for you. Even throw his life away.
Or they're trying to see if the experiment worked.
They saw hints of it earlier.
And you let him. You wanted him to dead.
Is she not smart anymore?
That would be amazing.
Soldier Boy has to be fucking fuming for his blast to work, all right? I thought you might be the same, so we spilt a bit of tea on you.
Now, forever. Farewell. Farewell, the...
It's gone.
Oh my gosh.
Othello. I knew it by heart, but now it's...
What?
My brain was so loud, and now it's...
Oh my god.
Wow, of all the people to blast, you blasted Sage?
Yeah, I was like, really?
We're all getting pretty radiated right now, which is fun.
And I knew you'd make a bloody good weapon, but never in my wildest that I think you'd be this good.
So we know where he'll be and when. Soon as he's done, he's sicking his thought police on America.
We're talking about breaking into the White House?
Yeah.
And we have to assume Homelander knows we're coming.
Man, Sage might survive then because she got everything she ever wanted, didn't she?
I'll take that as a yes.
Homelander's gonna kill you, and he'll find me, so... I'm going to Harry Potter World in Orlando.
I love her.
Right.
Why can't Starlighters work in my factory as non-compensated employees?
So, slaves?
I'd love to bend your ear about white fertility rates.
Oh, why don't you wait for us in the garden? We just need a moment. He represents a consortium of billionaires, and they have a few requests. They are the ruling class of America. To build your church, we'll need their support.
Is he a believer? Or any of them?
I believe we should consider postponing.
Out of the question. You think I'm afraid of William Butcher?
No, of course not. Just don't want any distractions on your blessed day.
Your Eminence.
Your Eminence?
Not now, Deep.
Not your call, Prophet Muhammad.
Prophet Muhammad?
What you do need is a crusader. Yeah, like one of those yoke knights from the olden days.
Where did you learn about the Crusades?
The Bible. Ever heard of it?
It's not in the Bible.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
That's not a documentary.
Sure not. Come on.
Did Homelander just kill the guy in the background?
I think he did.
What did you...
He's an astronaut. I took him to space. Now, I don't need perverted fish fuckers who debase themselves. So what do you think of me? Since the day we met, I have never had less respect for anyone. The only reason that I haven't fucking killed you is that I want you to feel how truly worthless you really are.
Ow!
Those who don't accept my truth will be the first to burn in my holy fire.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That's so bad.
34 minutes.
Okay, so I wrote down 18 hours and then they just skipped ahead. Fuck me running, man. I'm so fucking scared right now.
Butcher's wrong. You are not just a weapon.
Oh, Huey.
Frenchie saw who you were. Because he saw it, we saw it.
I love Huey. All right, team. Fuck.
You know what would be super fucking helpful right now? Is if you would talk to me, bitch.
Oh no.
5,
Oh no!
3.
The like dead, lifeless eyes are crazy.
You deserve a god who doesn't die. A
There's
god
no
who
seats.
fights back. A god
God.
you can believe in. Recently, I was visited by an exquisite angel, and I was awakened to my true purpose.
Can you hear that?
To save all humanity. The second coming.
Because he doesn't want to be referred to as the second coming because he's God, not Jesus or whatever. That's right.
I am your god. And as such, I'm going to usher this world into a new
Right, said
golden
Hall.
dawn.
Madam President, there is a threat on the building. A small group has infiltrated the tunnels.
It's Butcher and his team.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Nope,
Oh no.
that's new.
Or is this fake?
Fuck.
Annie, what's going on?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I love her orange suit, by the way. It's so cunty.
Fuck my fucking
Is
life.
she gonna let them go?
Oh, she's in the tunnels.
She's gonna save them!
Right, go right.
Oh, back, Ashley. Wow, Ashley saved them?
That's crazy!
What are the odds that Huey or MM got shot?
Homelander's in the Oval Office.
Good, lead the way.
Fuck no, he would rip my tits out through my vag.
Yeah.
It's that way. Break a leg.
I forgot that she used to work with Starlight. I forgot that they've known each other since season 1.
Proud of you, bitch.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, Deep.
You've been crying.
No,
No.
the universe is rewarding me for my loyalty, just like Sean Connery rewarded Costner at the end of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Oh, he's crashing out. All right.
I got him.
Get his ass,
Are we
Annie!
gonna be getting this moment? Is she gonna throw him in the ocean?
Well, to be fair, if this is in DC, it's not that far from the beach. I would know, because I'm in the area.
You have to get Kimiko to Homelander before he fucks off.
Is the ball gag in that room?
Yeah, now you're gonna manage that.
And you have your thing. I have mine.
Oh, God. So is it going to be Huey and MM, maybe? Yeah, Huey and MM.
This shot is diabolical.
Oh no.
Oh, they are going into the beach! Oh, God, it could be a combo of both of our guesses.
It could.
We're seeing your life.
For a man who wouldn't even piss on you if you were on fire.
He'll piss on me whenever I want.
Listen,
Right.
Homelander terrifies you, but he sure as fuck doesn't respect you.
I used to have it all. You know, power, respect. I lost everything.
You made those fucked up choices. You ruined your own life.
No!
Oh my god, no!
No way out.
The ball gag. I bet it's the ball gag. Oh! Okay, he's dead.
I really need a new job.
Yeah. He was always covered in something.
Okay, Oh Father's dead. Did not get killed by Annie.
Into a land of milk and honey, for I am your...
And you, my loving children.
Oh.
Look at his face, man!
No matter what I do, some of you
Oh,
people
no.
will never accept me into your hearts.
Here's the crash.
And to such heretics I offer oblivion.
Oh,
My
shit.
reign
He's
will last
turning
forever, and
everybody.
when this world is cold and dead,
Oh, there go the violins.
God of the ashes.
Butcher? Butcher!
Oh, yes!
Evening, cunts.
I love him.
Daddy's home.
I was starting to think you weren't going to hold up your end of our deal. Shame about the French one. How's your little science experiment going without him?
Oh.
I love Kamiko so much.
Oh, I'm so stressed.
I love that everyone's just watching this, right? Are we far enough into this episode that this is it?
No way. There's no way.
Get him, Annie!
Yes, 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 yes!
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck. Stay away from me.
Oh, bye-bye.
They gonna rip him apart? She's like, what the fuck?
Oh!
Okay, I gotta update. Deep is dead.
No.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh!
Oh, Ryan!
Oh, it was Ryan!
Okay.
You little piece of shit.
Everyone dies, starting with you. The fuck you waiting for now, goddammit?
Oh my god, Kamiko, please.
Think about Frenchie. Oh.
Why not?
Oh.
Rage is not what makes you strong. It has never been mon cœur. It has always been yours.
What the fuck?
Come on, Kamiko, please.
She's gonna get all three of them.
She probably did.
Okay, there's Homelander.
Okay.
There's Ryan. Okay.
Is that camera still going, you think? She got him.
Oh!
Yeah, now where do you go, bitch?
Blood
And bone.
and fucking bone. This It's for Frenchie.
Yes.
Killing blows gotta be for Becca.
Stop! You owe me. All the times I could have killed you, and I didn't. I'll give you Vought.
Oh, shit.
Becca! You want your wife back? I'll have a shapeshifter. Be her.
That's crazy.
I'll fucking suck your dick, please. I'll do anything.
I'll
You
suck
want me to
your
eat
dick?
Shit? I'll eat your fucking shit.
And this is everywhere.
You can't fucking do this. You can't fucking do this. I'm the Homelander.
No, you ain't nothing. And this
Rebecca.
is for my Becca.
Oh! That's another 5 points for me. Oh! Ew, gross.
What's your lip?
I don't. It's not over yet. Oh, the Homelander violence. Man, MM survived. I'm shocked.
Me too.
Huey covered in shit once again.
Yup.
I got you, kid.
Oh. I mean, love him or not, that is his father.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, shit.
Homelander, the world's most prominent superhero, was killed today after proclaiming himself a so-called god.
Homelander was deeply unwell.
Ashley
I would like to
lived.
thank the brave men and women of the CIA. I am not going to resign. I did absolutely nothing wrong.
That was former President Ashley Barrett was impeached this afternoon.
Okay, so she's not in prison.
Okay, I was like, I almost had it.
I just wish Frenchie could have seen you.
He did.
Ain't nothing I can say to make this any easier. You done the right thing, Ryan. We can put all this shite behind us now. Just you, me, and Tara. I reckon your mum would like that.
I don't think he wants to, though.
I don't think so either.
I know what my dad was. And it's better that he's gone. But you're not a good person either.
It's true.
I'm sorry, but I don't want a fresh start with you.
I think that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Well, it's just you and me now, Tara.
Is that fucking dog dead?
Tara?
It better not be.
No!
No!
Is that fucking dog dead? I swear to God. Is Butcher gonna fucking kill himself?
Oh my god.
Because he's got nothing?
Tara died.
Eric Kripke, that was so unnecessary. You're gonna fucking hear from me.
Why?
The virus?
What?
What use is that gonna be?
The worst behavior of
Fucking
superheroes has
Stan
gone
Edgar.
unchecked. A steady hand is just what our shareholders need in a time of crisis.
How much time is left in this episode, Meg?
I don't know.
Oh my god, there's so much left in this episode. I'm starting to wonder if I marked people off too early.
Oh my god, he's gonna see the virus. Oh no. I'm scared.
I'm also scared. Holy shit, is Butcher gonna get killed by the boys?
Oh my god.
Yeah, as soon as Ryan was like, I don't want a life with you, I was like, okay, I get it. And then Terror died, and I was like, so he's got no one but Huey.
That's literally it. Well, he also probably figures, he's like, well, Huey has Annie, so.
Traffic?
Accident on the bridge. Should have taken the tunnel.
You should have brought a fucking army.
Where's the virus, Butcher?
I dumped it in the sprinkler tank. All I gotta do Let's pull this trigger, and it rains kill juice on all 99 floors.
We already won.
One. As long as there's Vought, there'll be soups, and sooner or later, some cunt that's already out there becomes the next Homelander. We need to end the whole bloody notion of soups.
You drag me through fucking hell for this, to be your canary. Or Lenny.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. You don't need me for that. You might have a broken fucking heart, but you have one. You are not a monster.
Is this gonna be a showdown between these two?
Butcher's gonna win. Huey can't fight. Or maybe not.
Right.
Can't let you do it. I will if I have to.
You ain't got them.
I think Butcher wants them to kill him. I think he wants Huey to kill him. And he's trying to force his hand.
Oh.
Yep.
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 Oh my god.
Huey killing Butcher is absolutely crazy.
Sorry. I didn't want to do that.
It's all right, Huey. I gave you no choice. You stayed yourself. No matter what I've done, I don't know what to do.
You don't need to do anything.
Oh.
You really are. That's better, Lenny.
Oh.
Hello? No.
No.
No?
No?
No. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, he was nothing but flaws
Is he
and...
gonna be buried with Becca? Shut up.
But he never gave up hope that he could stop Homelander, and then he actually did it. He made the world a safer place, which makes him a hero. Betty's in hell right now and kicking the fuck out of the devil.
I think it's good that he's next to my mom.
Yes. Oh.
It's where he always wanted to be.
Bye.
Huey. Let's go, kid.
Oh, and then Ryan.
Are we really about to go to a...
Topless Steakhouse in Reno.
Not Piano Man! I'm gonna throw up. That's one of my favorite songs.
Making love to his tonic and gin.
Oh, he got remarried.
Oh, I'm so happy for him.
I'm so glad he lived.
Oh my god. Stop.
She got her
living out
she
the
got
life.
her, she's in Marseille. I can't see through my tears. I'm crying.
Hello?
Hugh Campbell, Bob Singer. The nation owes you and your team a huge debt. So we're putting the Bureau of Soup Affairs back on its feet. We need someone to run it.
He's gonna say no, isn't he?
That's an honor, sir. It's just, no, thank you. I really appreciate the offer. It's just, I actually have my own startup venture.
Is it a tech shop?
Yep. Campbell's audio visual.
Ginger beer, ginger candies, and saltines.
Saltines.
Is she
give me
pregnant?
saltines. My mom called.
And I assume that was the worst part. We can go down to the courthouse right now if that's what you really want.
These are the only shoes that fit me.
Oh, she's in Crocs.
I would 100% marry you in those.
She's so pretty. They've got a police scanner going.
There's construction on the parkway. Backup's gonna be a minute. You feeling up to it? Take care of your mom, Robin.
So she's gonna fight crime. Well, like 8, 9 months pregnant.
I'm so glad Huey lived. I love Huey so much. My dad was right, 24 points.
I have 18. Am I missing something?
I have 24 and a half out of 60. That's my total for my boys tracker. I was pretty spot on with my dead or alive list. I should have had more faith in Kimiko and MM, but because if I had Kimiko and MM, I would have been 11 out of 12. The only one that I had, well, technically I got Sage, so I actually get more points. I actually have 1 extra point, so I'm actually at 25 and a half points. My bad.
Yeah, you beat me big time.
Yeah, I was fully convinced Kimiko and MM were gone. But I'm actually very glad that they all survived. I am sad that Frenchie died, though. Like, Frenchie had to be the one. Like, I knew Butcher and Homelander were probably gone, but poor Frenchie.
You know which one I'm most upset about in this episode? Terror.
Yeah, what the fuck was up with that?
Why? I mean, it makes sense for like that for Butcher to crack. Like that dog was his everything.
Am I wrong in saying that Terror was the dog that he and Becca had together? That's why
He
he
are-
was so
he is.
attached to it? Okay, so that's probably why. It's because he lost Ryan and then he lost Terror, and it was everything that had him tied to Becca. But I mean, like, when Butcher didn't die in the final fight, I was like, he has to die by the end of this episode. There's no way. Because we thought it was going to be maybe the cancer came back or something, but never in my wildest dreams did I think that Huey was going to be the one that killed Homelander. But
Yeah,
I do think
same.
that he.
It makes sense.
Yeah, he made him do it.
It was over.
Well, Meg, what'd you think of the finale?
I liked it. I did. I was surprised by some things.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised. I thought there would be a lot more deaths. I'm not saying I was disappointed. I just think it was different than what I was expecting, so I'm trying to figure out how I feel.
Like, I'm happy that they survived, but I was anticipating losing more people. Like, when the guards were shooting into the grate, I was like, oh, we're about to lose MM. Like, I totally thought MM was going to catch a bullet in the side. But then again, you know, MM's a character we've had since the very first episode. So is that really the way that he should go out? But we talked about this in another episode too, when they kept bringing up the, like, all the stuff with Janine and, like, are you really good enough for your family and all this other stuff? And Butcher was like, yeah, of course you are. You protect them, you keep them safe. And then in the last episode, when they brought up how he got his name of, like, if I can just save one person, I was like, he's redeemed himself in his own eyes. He's remembered why he's doing this. I put him as dead, but I did that because I was like, maybe that's the conclusion of him. But I understand now why they didn't. And I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy about his ending because I love MM.
I do too. I called Allie on my way home from work and I was like, see, I feel like because somebody brought up, like, they're like, oh, you're turning into Butcher. And that was his realization but that was keeping him alive at that point. But I was like, well, now he realizes that. And he's like you said, he was redeemed himself. I'm like, does he turn back? And is that what is going to be his downfall? During that one season where MM was in charge, people were getting more injured and like things weren't going as great. So that's why I was like, all right.
Hey, we were right though. That thing with Kessler did come back up where Huey did tell Butcher to go ahead because he knew that Butcher would succeed.
Yep.
He did stay behind. We thought Huey was fucking toast, but totally the only thing I got 2 things completely right, and that was Homelander and the Deep. And the Deep is kind of I'm giving myself points for the Deep because he did die in the big fight against Annie, even though that wasn't necessarily how he was killed. He was killed by the sea life. But I love that me and Meg had both parts of that puzzle. So I'm giving us the point for that.
Yeah, absolutely. We were like, does that count? I'm like, yeah, it counts because Annie threw him into the ocean. She threw him to his death. Man, what did you think of this episode?
I liked it. I did enjoy it. I think I'm glad that so many people survived. I am surprised, but that's not a negative thing that I'm surprised. I think there will be people that are disappointed that more people didn't die. But I also think too, we talked about this when we started talking about, like, how could this show end? Because we briefly discussed the possibility of Homelander winning. And I told you, I was like, I don't think it's that type of show where it's that bleak and that grim. And in that same vein, because this show did have a more hopeful ending. I mean, Huey and Annie are expecting their first child as far as we know. And we know that life begins anew and Annie is out fighting crime and
The way
there
she wants
are
to.
good soups that still exist in the world. Like in the way that all happened, I can understand why people survived because the world is a better place now that Homelander is gone. But I did also say this in another episode. If this is the ending that they went with, where some soups survive and some soups did not, you have to understand that now we exist in a world where another bad soup will rise. It will happen again. But we also know that Annie is around. Annie and Huey are around theoretically to stop it. We know the Bureau of Soup Affairs is going to be starting up again. And we also know that theoretically, Kimiko can neutralize anyone who tries it again. So there is that. But again, I kind of just want Kimiko to have a life that she wants to live. But I am sad that
I don't think
it's
she'd
not
go
with
back.
Frenchie. I think she would go back if Huey called, but I think it would be like a don't call me unless it's a fucking emergency.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm happy Ashley lived. I love Ashley.
It's so funny she got impeached. It's so funny. I was shocked she also didn't go to prison on top of being impeached. So that was a little, I'm like, oh, okay, so she just lived her life. Well, she was in the back of a car, so did she go to prison?
I don't know, because that's why I gave myself a half point, because I was like, because it was her and it said FBI, so I was like, she got impeached, but that doesn't mean she went to jail. But also, she was complicit in so much shit.
I feel like she went to prison. Hold on, she was escorted out by the FBI. Yeah, she did go to prison. She arrested her for treason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it low-key looks like she went to jail. I'm taking the point.
Yeah, take the point.
You guys can argue about it in the comments. I'm taking the point on that one.
I'm dead. Yeah, it says right here, she's holding impeached and arrested. She's gonna have a great time in prison. Let's be honest.
I mean, to be fair, low-key, Ashley's kind of a war criminal, so...
Yeah, she kinda is.
The Chekhov's gun of the ball gag.
Oh, absolutely. When she was like describing it, I'm like, right, so that's gonna be a tool in his demise.
Well, imagine they had used that during sex and he had done that and then died mid-sex. Let's talk about it. How do you feel this ending was? Do you feel satisfied?
I think mostly.
Okay.
I don't know what's missing though. But I feel like something is missing. I'm very happy for the characters, like you said, who survived. I'm very, very happy for them. And I'm glad that they did. But I don't know what it is. There's just something that is not there.
Okay. What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
An 8?
8? Okay. That's pretty good.
I'll throw the question back at you. What about you?
I am satisfied. I got the ending I wanted. That motherfucker died. I got the ending that I wanted. I am satisfied with Homelander dying. I am satisfied with Butcher dying in the way that he died. I am super satisfied that Huey and Annie survived because I was not confident about Annie's chances at the end. I kind of pegged Huey would live because he's the protagonist, but then I turned a little halfway through the season. I knew Ryan was going to survive. And some of the other side characters like the Depot Father and all of them, I kind of figured they would go. So I feel pretty satisfied because I feel like I kind of guessed a lot of the people that would at least live or die. I was only wrong on 3 of them.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
3 out of 12 I missed. So I missed 25% of them. Missed 25%, but I got 75% right. I will take it.
You got a C.
Damn, I feel like it should be higher than that, but okay. 3/4 versus a C feels a lot better. So I got 3/4 of them right. Let's just say it that way. I think I would rate this like an 8.5. 8.5, maybe approaching a 9 for me.
Okay.
I think it satisfied me. Yeah. The only things that I didn't guess correctly were how people were going to either survive or die. As soon as Butcher left and as soon as he took the virus out, I was like, oh, he's gonna force them to kill him. I kind of, as soon as he did it, I saw it coming.
I want to know what they did with the sprinkler tank.
That is unanswered. We also don't know. We know that Sage went to Orlando, but she is depowered. So, like, how does she exist in the world? But she got what she wanted. Sage got exactly what she wanted out of this.
Yeah, she did. Do you think that's why she might have volunteered to go with Butcher if she volunteered?
Yeah, I mean, maybe she did. I thought the final fight with Butcher, Ryan, and Kimiko was great.
Yes.
I will say, now that the season is over, Do I think this was the best season of the show? No, I don't. I think that there were better seasons. I will say this. It has been a minute since I've seen those other seasons, but I think seasons 3 and 4 in particular were pretty strong from what I remember. It has been a minute. I think season 3 was really strong if I'm remembering right. So I do not think this was the strongest season. I have not seen the other seasons recently enough to know if this was the weakest season, but there were moments of this season that I absolutely loved, and there were moments of the season where I was like, I kind of wish something different had happened.
I wouldn't say that this is the weakest season. I think there's one season that is weaker than this, at least.
You've watched them a lot more recently than I have, because you watched them all within the last couple months, so which season did you like the least?
That is a great question, because I binged it so hard to where they're all mushed together.
Right.
Yeah. I would have to, like, see, like, the breakdown of what episodes are in which each season.
You know what, though? You did text me. I'm remembering now. You texted me when you got caught up, and you said, I kind of started to fall off at this season, but I picked up at this one. I think it was season 3. Like, you didn't
I
love
fell
season
at
3.
season 3, and I picked up in 4. So I think
Okay.
season 3 probably was, like, a lot weaker to me, because I remember really liking seasons 1 and 2.
I think season 2 was really good, because that's the
Yeah.
scene with the whale. That's the one with the whale.
Yes.
But I've loved this show from the beginning. I have not felt there was a bad season of the show. Never once have I been watching this and gone, this is a bad season.
His season 3, I think, was, like, Huey's, like, villain arc.
Oh, is that when he started taking V?
I think so.
Yeah, because season 4, he didn't have V, because I did rewatch the first couple episodes of season 4, and I don't think he was on. I think he had recovered from V at that point.
I think to me, I know Huey, the whole purpose was for him to, like, stray away and
Mhm.
everything, but it just didn't feel like, I don't know. I was definitely lost, and I had to kind of, like, force myself to, like, watch more. Like, I wanted to watch more because I was curious of what was going to happen, but yeah, season 4 really picked back up. So I would say
Okay.
season 3 was probably the weakest to me.
That's totally fair, and that's totally valid. I think I would have to do a full rewatch to feel, because I might feel that season 1 is the weakest now compared to how crazy shit gets by the end. Because when Butcher became a soup, I was like, oh, this is about to get really interesting really
Yeah.
fast. Which I think happened in season 3, because I think Butcher and
That was
Huey
season
both
3.
started. I think they both started taking V at the same time. So yeah, I think, like I said, I do not think this was the worst, or I don't think this was the worst season of the show. Again, I'm not confident that I could tell you what the worst season of the show was, but there were moments in this show that were major standouts to me. I think the entirety of the one-shot episode, I haven't had that much fun watching an episode of TV in a hot minute. Meg and I both loved that episode. Absolutely loved it. I think all the stuff with Madeline as the angel appearing to him was
Yes.
crazy
That
and
was
fun
insane.
and campy, and
I did enjoy this season.
yeah, I think there were I had a great time watching it. I had a great
Yeah,
time
same.
watching it. It was fun. It was funny and campy and violent and offensive and derogatory and all the best things that it could be.
It was everything
yeah.
I expected from the boys, which is
Yeah.
good.
Yes, it didn't feel like it deviated in the last minute, for sure.
I'm so happy that I can look back at our videos and rewatch it. You know, it's fun to relive those moments. Like, you don't realize they're happening when they happen.
Yeah.
Can make a little bit of a bad day a little brighter, being able to see, like, watching with my, a good show with my best friend and seeing our reactions and stuff like that. Because I have put it on my TV before just to see.
Well, I of course watch all of our episodes because I'm the one that edits everything right now, and I've been the one that's been editing all the stuff for the boys. So I have to watch them dozens of times over when I'm editing, and then when I'm uploading to make sure that everything goes through okay. And it's always funny because I get so locked in on the show, I don't even see what Meg is doing half the time, because Meg, the difference between Meg and I that is so funny to me is that I am so expressive compared to Meg, because Meg has like minute expressions, right? Where she'll go like that, and I'm like, like full jaw drop, eyebrows up. Like I just have a very expressive face. I've always been like that. But the funny thing is that in real life, in a normal conversation, we are flipped in that. But for some reason, when we're watching TV and we're reacting and we're doing these reactions, I am so expressive and Meg is not. But you put us together in like a little group with our friends and I am just flat the whole fucking time and Meg is the one that's all smiles and bubbly. It's very funny. And I think knowing our dynamic, I think that makes me laugh a little bit. I'm really sad to see the show go. I really am.
Yeah, I am too. This was a fun show. I'm really curious on how The Boys Mexico is gonna be.
I'm curious if there's ever going to be another spinoff that takes place like in the future of this world, like, 100 years after the rise and fall of Homelander or something.
I hope they don't overdo it with spinoffs, but I'm curious on how the spinoffs are going to be. I know I kind of want to watch Gen V just to get the other side of this story.
I also want to watch Gen V because I know that like Homelander shows up in it. I know that Starlight shows up in it and Stan Edgar and Godolkin and all them. I know that all of them show up in it. So
in our comment section has been like, you have to watch Gen V. Are you kidding me?
I don't know if we should do it for the channel or if it's something that we do just personally. But now that it's over, I don't know. Let us know. Do you guys want us to watch Gen V? Is that something we should add to our docket? I will let you guys know right now. Meg and I, our docket for the year, pretty full up. We're like full up until September. So we got a little bit of wiggle room and space there at the end of the year.
I thought we were full until October.
We've filmed all of the releases coming out through September. So for everything that we're putting out for the next like 3 or 4 months is already recorded. We will have time to record more over the summer, but I don't know when in our release schedule, because we have some shows that have not been announced yet that we're thinking about doing that we could always push back, which is possible.
We'll see.
We'll see what everyone wants to do, because we've got shows, like I said, we know what's coming out for the next like 3 months at least. Well, are you ready to wrap up here?
Another show done.
Guys, we're going to let you know we will be taking a week off after this. There will be no uploads for Monday and Friday next week. We will be back, hopefully, the following Friday with The Legend of Vox Machina Season 4. Legend of Vox Machina Season 4 will be coming out on June 3rd. So Meg and I are going to be trying to record the 3rd and the 4th. We're hoping to have the episodes, the first episode at least, posted that Friday. The second episode should come out Monday. The next episode will come out the following Friday, and we'll start a Monday-Friday upload schedule. And then after that, we just finished recording A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and we also finished recording Interview with the Vampire. And Meg and I will be starting House of the Dragon very soon, because we're going to catch up for House of the Dragon Season 3, which starts June 21st, I think. And so Meg and I will be doing that. So for the month of June, you guys can expect Legend of Vox Machina and House of the Dragon later that month. But without any further ado, I guess we'll sign off here for the end of The Boys. I'm very sad. I feel satisfied. I liked this ending. I think there were things that theoretically could have been done differently that maybe might have been better. I think it depends on how you're determining what better is. But I feel pretty good. Feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
I feel pretty good about it. So, good on you, Kripke. I guess Meg and I will sign off here then, and we will see you guys in our next show. Bye!